Newzroom Afrika has covered the background story of Springbok World Cup winner Makazole Mapimpi last year when we visited his early childhood home in rural Eastern Cape. I was lucky enough to catch up with Mapimpi recently to talk about various things ranging from the coronavirus to his career and a World Cup medal.
Down the back line, Bosch with a little chip into space. Mapimpi is after this. It's a perfect bounce for Mapimpi! And it is try number 2 for the Sharks. We've had 6.5 minutes.
Makazole Mapimpi, thank you for your time, sir. A Vodacom Super Rugby player, a Springbok, a Rugby World Cup champion. I imagine that when you put all of those titles together, it might still take a little bit of getting used to for you, perhaps.
I think for me, 2019 was a bad season for a good season for me. Yeah.
Have you gone on to watch the highlights of the Rugby World Cup final? Have you done that before?
Yeah, most especially now. I think it's a good time now because I'm indoors for the lockdown. So I watch a lot of time. I think 20 times.
How does it make you feel when you remind yourself of those moments where you see yourself crossing the line, where you see the Springboks winning a Rugby World Cup title? Because your story is probably one of the most unique stories to come out of that Springbok team.
Yeah, I'm feeling good, most especially when I'm watching myself and when I'm watching the try, the final try, the first try against the England, me and Uganda, and it makes me happy, man, because I know where I'm coming from now.
You speak about where you come from, and I say the way that you have a very different story to so many other people in that team. Do you feel that your story is one that millions of young South African kids can now relate to and realize that, you know, any dream is possible?
No, it's the same thing like that. It's not about it's me only. There's a lot of guys was like me before. There's a lot of guys gonna come up as well.
So you mentioned now that you have a lot of time, you've obviously stuck in the house like, you know, millions of South Africans during this lockdown. COVID-19 is a very scary reality for everyone. You as a rugby player, I'm assuming you want to be outside, you want to be running, you want to be training. How have you been dealing with coronavirus lockdown?
Yeah, it's tough, man, because I can't go to the training, I can't go to the gym, you know, and I don't know what can I say. I'm always like running outside, doing some few exercises, you know, just keep myself fit, and yeah, but yeah, it's hard, you know, but yeah, we need to support the cup at the end of the day.
Okay. Have you been chatting to your teammates a lot? I'm sure there's a WhatsApp group with all the Sharks players, all the Springboks guys as well. Have they been taking to this well? What's the emotions been like on the WhatsApp group with all the teammates?
Yeah, we've got a WhatsApp group as a team and WhatsApp group as a player. So we chat, I think, every day.
Who is the clown on that group? You always get that funny guy that tries to lift the mood. I had an opportunity to speak to Bongi Monambi a little bit earlier on. He mentioned that in the Stormers setup, there's quite a few of the comedic guys. Who would that then maybe be in the Sharks setup?
Are you talking about Springbok or the Sharks?
Oh, either. You tell me who of your teammates then is the one that's providing that comic relief.
I think I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Is it not you? You're not that guy?
Yeah, but it's not that much.
Okay.
I'm a good guy, bro. I'm a quiet guy, actually.
Okay. Well, then tell me, you mentioned that you're doing some training at home. You're doing some activity there. Have you got some space to be able to train properly? I'm sure it's not the same that you'll be able to get the same kind of workout from being on the field, but have you set yourself up in the house to be able to give yourself a decent workout?
Yeah, I've got some few weights here and the white bike, you know, sometimes just do some few sessions, and sometimes I just went out, go for stairs, going up and down, and sometimes I have to run around the house.
And obviously as a professional athlete, Makazole, I have no doubt that not being able to play Super Rugby now must be very disappointing for you. The fact that the competition is called off and you are not able to play the game that you love and that you are blessed to be able to play, it must be disappointing for you.
It was very disappointing, especially the Sharks. I think we did well as a team. We were in the top of the log, number one in the Super Rugby. So I think it was a big disappointment as a team.
You mentioned how well the Sharks were doing, and for so many years they've been seen as the go-to franchise for South Africa. It seemed like 2020 really was the year where the Sharks were going to come out and really show the world how good they really are. Do you think that even though the game has now been delayed and there's been postponements, hopefully when you do come back and the same form we saw before the competition was postponed, can the Sharks reproduce that?
Yeah, I think we were good at position at the time, and I think we stick together as a team and as a management, as a players, and we did well as a team.
There was wonderful chemistry always on the field between yourself and Lukhanyo as well. Do you feel that the great year that you two had for the Springboks before has furthered your relationship, has made you that much better? Are you guys bringing some of that energy into the rest of the back line and the entire squad for the Sharks?
Yeah, we always together. I remember we play for Border Bulldogs back at home, East London, So we always together, and especially I come to the Sharks, Lukhanyo was here before, so I just come join him.
And then tell me your message to the young Sharks fans that are waiting for Super Rugby to return. They're eager to get back in the stadiums and watch you and their heroes play. What's your message to them?
We need to stay positive. We're gonna see after 2 weeks what's gonna happen. Probably the lockdown is gonna be extended as well. I don't know, but we're gonna see, and we're gonna see after the lockdown what's gonna happen.
Makazole, you seem like a very fun guy. You don't look as if the lockdown is affecting you mentally too much. I know psychologically some people might struggle being locked in the house every single day. You seem to be in very good spirits from a mental point of view. Has this been difficult at all?
It is. It's not about me only. There's a lot of things going on outside. There's a lot of business going down. There's a lot of people don't go to work. People don't do a lot of things. It's not about me at all. But as I said, we need to stay positive.
I want to thank you for your time, my brother. It's lovely to have you on. I wish that Super Rugby will make it back to our fields very soon. Continue staying safe, and good luck for the lockdown. We can't wait to see you back on the field playing the game you love.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, brother.
How wonderful to have Makazole Mapimpi here live, or not necessarily live, I beg your pardon, on Newzroom Afrika 405. We caught up with him a little bit earlier on to have that chat about lockdown, about coronavirus, COVID-19. How is he coping with being stuck in his house? He is a natural-born athlete. He wants to be out playing rugby, the game that he's been so blessed to play. Let's hope that finally Super Rugby will be able to get back onto your screen shortly, and we'll be able to see Makazole Mapimpi, a 2019 Rugby World Cup winner, playing the game that he loves.